Hello, my friends. Jim Stevens here, and this is my Yakima office. Today, I want to share with you a very important concept. We've had some friends in the past who were struggling in two fronts. On one side, they really wanted to be able to invest in something, savings, didn't matter what it was, precious metals, bonds, etc. Say just a savings account, right? But they didn't have the cash flow to do that. On the other side of the coin, they like letting Uncle Sam be the banker that's going to hold some money for them all year, and then at the end of the year, when they filed their taxes, they get a refund. It's built-in savings, okay? But they really need that check to be bigger. $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 bigger would be better, right? Now, you may have had somebody that sent you here to see this video that said something like this. Hey, friend, do you have a job? Or are you still working at a particular job? Yes. Yes or yes, right? If you don't, well, goal number one is get yourself a job, okay? And then, so you're still working there, wherever there is. Hey, look, I've got a friend that has mentioned there might be a way to make your job give you a $100 to $300 a month pay raise starting with the very next check. Or if you like getting the tax refund at the end of the year, he's got a way to help you get $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 bigger tax refund. If what he was saying could work for you, would you want someone to tell you about it? Would you want to know about it? Well, hello, right? So then they set an appointment with me. I'm just about to tell you here the nuts and bolts of it. Here it is. We can make your employer give you a $100, $200, $300 a month or more pay raise immediately. We can actually make them do that. How? Or get a bigger tax refund, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 bigger dollars. How can we do that? Well, we can do that with your help. Your help is this. You must have a home business. Now, what? Yes, because any business, but the best one to have is the one that's right there at home. Any business can give you literally tax benefits you would only dream of, but you can't take any of them as a plain old W-2 employee. You can't do that. But if you have a home business, right, where you can anticipate a certain level of business expenses that are going to get written off your business income, then we can start doing some things with your job to support that. And this business is going to support doing the thing we're going to do with your job. What's that? Well, if we do this right, we can, on the one hand, get you an instant pay raise by you just go to the boss's wife, the payroll department, whoever does the checks, and you say, hey, listen, I'm changing my form of the number of deductions I'm taking, exemptions, and now you're going to take, and they can tell you exactly what you need to change it to for a $100, $200, $300, $400, $500 increase in your paycheck, because they're going to take exactly that much less from your check, legal and everything. Now, if your brain is going, oh, yeah, cut the video off now, because you're going to have to get over that inner voice that just can't believe something could work for you. This works for anyone. It is the law of how it works. You can Google it, AI it. You can even go to the irs.gov website and fact check this. Or you can let them keep taking what they've been taking, because you really don't need that immediate raise, but you love the idea of Uncle Sam being like your other savings account, so you get a bigger refund. Home business. Yeah, so look, you could go out and buy yourself some rubber gloves, a bucket, a bunch of paper towels, mops, brooms, and start cleaning offices and homes as a side hustle. Or go out and buy a van, a bunch of tools, get a little education, and become a plumber because it's from home, right? Or you can take night classes and start keeping books for people. Or, you're getting the idea, it's a home business. We can show you how to do that, walk you through it. What's the challenge with any of those that you could think of? Maybe buy a table saw and a lathe and a bunch of wood and start making furniture out of your garage or basement. Here's the problem. A, the investment. B, you have to keep doing the thing to get the money. Is it worth it? Well, yeah. And there's some other issues like, well, I tried that and I couldn't get enough deductions to be better than just taking the standard deduction. If your accountant or anybody has told you that's how it works, fire them. Because everything I'm telling you about writing off business expenses against your business does not compete with or interfere with you still taking the standard deduction. Okay? What if there was a way to take normal, everyday, weekly, and monthly expenses you already spend on things to run your house, but now it's all falling under a business umbrella? You're already spending that money, already doing the thing that drives that behavior. You're already doing the energy, the money, the time. What if we just turn that into a business so you qualify for all these benefits without having to buy a van or a mop or a broom or go to school? That's what we want to talk to you about on a Zoom. Not going to go into any more detail because from here it becomes very specific to you. But if this is making any sense, if you're not the person that says, no, nothing can help me, well, again, delete the video. But if you're the person that says, all right, 15-minute Zoom meeting with the guy that is telling me about it right now, let's do that and see if I like it or not. Okay, that's all. And the person that got you here will be there with you. And we will show you exactly how you can do this. And it really actually doesn't cost you a dime because I guarantee you're already spending all the money you need to spend now. You just need to know how to redirect it so it's part of your business income. And you get to write off a whole bunch of stuff. All right, that's it for now. Catch you on the other side. Bye.